city never sleeps, under broken signs and restless dreams. Your laugh cut through the traffic sound like hope I thought I'd finally found.
We were young and fearless then, believing love could always bend. Every night felt heaven sent, till heaven asked what love had meant.
You said stay, even if it hurts. I said pain is what love earns. Manila nights, city lights, we burned our souls just to feel alive. Now your name fades in neon signs. Manila nights, where love survives and dies. Taxi rides, cheap cigarettes, talking about the lives we'd get. We swore no fear, no regrets, but love remembers what we forget. Rain fell hard on Taft Avenue. You cried like the sky always knew. I held you close but felt it too. This city was pulling me from you. If love was stronger than the streets, we'd still be lying at each other's feet. But dreams grow loud, hearts grow weak in cities that never sleep. Manila nights, city cries, we lost ourselves chasing the sky. If loving you was my last fight, I'd lose again in Manila nights. I still walk where we said goodbye, under city lights that learn to lie. Running came with ocean air. You stood quiet, staring there, like waves preparing to retreat, leaving nothing at my feet. We carved our names in coastal sand, thought time would always understand, but tides erase what hands create. Love learns patience far too late. You said I need to find my way. I heard goodbye, you said okay. Simple, why your goodbye still echoes in every wave that hits the shore. I scream your name into the blue. unfading songs. Every road feels twice as long. Your perfume haunts the afternoon, like love that loved too soon. I talk to oceans late at night, asking where I lost the fight. The answer back in broken tones. Lost survives and goes alone. If leaving was your way to breathe, why did it suffocate me? So blue, your silence cuts deeper than any word you left behind. And loving you means drowning slow. I sink every time. The sea still says your name for me. Cebu, never let you leave. Another night in bird of light, another dream we couldn't hold. We came here with nothing but fire, two young souls chasing something higher. Suit and tie, lipstick smile, living fast in night time. We swore love would wait its time, while ambition watched it love. Every promise felt so sure. In a city selling more, glass towers touching tall, while love was breaking behind these walls. If success is worth this cost, then why do I feel so lost? Morning sun on office glass, faces blur as people pass. Everyone's in a hurry here, writing from their deepest fear. Your reflection in the crowd still looks strong, still looks proud. But when you hold me in the dark, I feel how far apart we are. Manufacturing nights, neon rain, drink to drown what we can't take. Dark numbers, I talk souls. We're speaking tongues, lean around the know. I miss the girl who laughed out loud before the world taught us who to be now. You miss the boy who wasn't scared to lose it all if love was fair. You whisper, just give it time. Time for stealing you from mine. My winning games we never played, losing love we couldn't save. My tiny house in a city of gold, built on dreams that won't grow. But every night feels but a night home. My tiny house, losing soul. Need your success like all the time, but being alone every single night. If this is what we're living for, why does it hurt me more? If I quit now, I lose the race. If I stay, I lose your face. Tell me, love, what should I choose? This life or you? I trade the lights, the fame, the throne, just to start feeling alone. But you're ready to forgo and dancing to a different I walk alone past shining doors, still hearing what we were before. In a city where the brakes arrive, but lovers slowly say goodbye. My caddy has still beating, just not together anymore. like they'd always stay the same. We were young, we were free, believed in now and never leave. Every kiss tasted like gold in a world we thought we owned.
Palm trees dancing in the wind, time felt kind, almost our friend. You said, promise me right here. I said, nothing ends, my dear. But tides don't ask, they only turn. Some lessons we don't want to learn. The sun stood still just for a while as you rested in my smile.
You held my hand, looked at the sky, said some things are meant to die. I laughed, pretending not to know that love was starting to let go. Boracay, our love was a sunset, beautiful, burning, then gone. We painted forever in colors that couldn't last till dawn. Boracay, every night I regret believing we were that strong. Our love was never meant for darkness, only meant to glow, then run.
Evenings colder than before, silence louder than the shore. You stared past me into space, like goodbye was on your face. We stopped talking about the years, started dancing around our fears. Every smile felt rehearsed, every moment slightly worse.
That final night, the sky was red, words fell heavy, left unsaid. You said, I need to find my way. I watched the daylight slip away. The sun went down, you turned around, left your shadow on the ground. I stood still, afraid to breathe, while love packed up and left with thee. I asked the sea to make you stay, it answered back in waves of grace. Some hearts are born to chase the light and leave before the night. Boracay, our love was a sunset, so perfect it had to end. We burned too bright for forever, but I'd do it all again. Boracay, I still see your silhouette when the sky starts to bend. Every dusk feels like that moment when I lost my best friend. If love is measured by its glow, then ours was more than most will know. Even endings can be true when something beautiful is through. I don't curse the falling sun, I just miss who I was with you. Some loves live a lifetime long, some only live inside a song. Boracay, our love was a sunset written in the edge of time. It taught my heart how to be broken and still call it divine. Boracay, if loving you was reckless, I'd still cross that line. Because some loves aren't meant to last, they're meant to change your life. The beach is quiet, the sky is calm, but I still feel you in my arms. Boracay nights remember us long after the sun gave up. could break us too. We left our past in crowded towns, chasing quiet, chasing ground, where no one knew our broken names, where love could breathe without the pain. Emerald seas, a softer sky. You smiled like we could rewrite every wrong we lived before, as if love could ask for more. Hidden roads, mangrove trees, whispered hopes in midnight seas. You said here we can be free. I said here is where we heal. We built our home in borrowed days, counting stars, ignoring cracks. Even paradise grows thin when truth is pressing from within. You stared too long into the blue, like something else was calling you. I felt it then, but let it slide. Some fears are easier to hide. Halloween memories holding me like vines that won't release. Oh, you princess, you heard me cry when love learned how to say goodbye. I left my heart where jungles weep, in waters far too deep. Halloween memories won't set me free. They keep you close to me. Morning came with heavier air. You grew distant, unaware, touching me like I might break, like love was something you'd outgrown to take. We stopped dreaming out loud at night, started sleeping back to bed. Every silence told the truth. We were losing you. That final walk by the river bend, you wouldn't say where things would end. Your voice was calm, your eyes were gone, already halfway moving on. You said I love you, but I can't stay, like love alone could pave the way. I nodded slow, afraid to speak, afraid that chance would make me weak. Paradise doesn't beg you twice, it just lets you pay the price for believing beauty stays when hearts are quietly drifting away. Palawan memories burning slow like sunsets I can't let go. Put a princess, hold my pain, teach the sea to say your name. I gave you everything I had in a dream that didn't last. Palawan memories follow me wherever I try to be. If love is meant to set us free, why does it feel like drowning me? I traded hope for open skies and still watched our heaven die. Baby, some loves are meant to run, not meant to stay when they've begun. Maybe paradise was true, just not forever, just not you. sea forgives, the forest heals, that I still feel what I feel. In Cabo nights I whisper low, a love I'll never let go. Some loves are born to stay, some are born to run. You came like thunder on the shore, barefoot soul asking for more, salt in your hair, fire in your eyes. You laughed at rules, you laughed at time. I was steady, you were wild, a restless heart, a runaway child. But every storm you pulled me through felt like truth. We slept to waves and broken stars, no maps, no plans, just scars. You said love should never cage, I said even storms need space. You kissed me hard before each dawn, like you knew you wouldn't be long. I loved your touch, your perfect sin. Let you in. Every time I asked you to stay, you'd smile, look away. Freedom was your only home, and I was just a place you'd known. Shy to go away, still call your name, crashing low, driving me insane. I gave you roots, you chose the rain. Shy to go, waves don't feel the same. You said love should feel alive, not slow, not safe, not tied. Now every tide repeats the pain. Shy to go, waves still call your name. Surfboards leaning on the wall, my laughter still inside this hall. Your shirt still smells like ocean nights, like reckless love and borrowed time. I trace your steps along the sand, still hoping you turn back again. But waves don't walk, they only leave, just like you did to me. I watched you chase the rising sun, while I stayed when the night had won. You never learned how to say goodbye, you just followed the sky. You said, don't wait, don't slow me down. I stayed silent
Some loves fade quietly, but the streets remember everything. We walk slow under amber lights, old stones glowing in the night. Your hand fit mine like it was made for moments time refused to take. Carriages past, the world felt small. Every laugh echoed off these walls. And vegan nights we learned to be brave in simplicity. We talked the years of who we become, of places far, of staying young. You said, let's keep this just like this. I said, forever starts with this.
Every promise felt sincere in streets that held 1,000 years. I thought love, like history, was meant to stay endlessly.
But even stone can slowly break under weight it didn't make. I felt the distance in your eyes long before the last goodbye. Vegan streets remember us when love was quiet, pure and just. Now every step I take alone feels heavier than stone.
Vegan streets still speak your name in every shadow, every flame. Time moved on, but I'm still here where you once stood near.
Mornings came with church bell sounds, your laughter nowhere to be found. Cafe chairs, an empty space where you once rested your face.
I read your name on old cafe walls like secrets time forgot to erase. Love doesn't scream when it dies, it just quietly says goodbye.
I saw you once across the street, a passing smile incomplete. You looked happy, older too, like someone love couldn't undo. I
Wanted to ask if you still care, if sometimes you come back here. But some questions hurt too much to ever touch.
We love like pages in a book, carefully written, softly took. The stories end without a sound, leaving chapters on the ground. Vegan streets remember us when we believed in simple trust. Now every corner knows my pain and whispers your name.
Vegan nights don't judge or blame, they just replay the same refrain. Love lived here, love grew thin, then faded in.
If love was meant to stand like stone, why did it crumble when left alone? Maybe hearts aren't built to love like echoes from the past.
But if I had to choose again, I'd still walk these roads with you. Even knowing how it ends, I'd still begin. Vegan streets remember us, not with sorrow, not with dust, but with quiet grace and truth of lost youth.
If someday you walk here too, know these roads still
love still lingers before dawn. In every stone, in every sigh, you and I. Some goodbyes don't shout, they fall quietly like rain. Cold air wrapped around our skin, fog rolled in, the day grew thin. Your breath trembled when you spoke, like every word was almost broke. We came here chasing clearer skies, but found the truth behind your eyes. Even summer felt too gray the moment love began to sway. We shared coffee, watched it cool, pretending we were still okay. You traced circles on the glass, like time you didn't want to pass. I asked you what was on your mind, you said nothing, I'm just tired. But hearts don't hide behind a smile, not for a while. The rain began without a sound, like love slowly breaking down. I felt the ending in the air long before you did. Baguio tears in the summer rain, falling soft but leaving pain. We held each other, still let go, in a place that felt like home. Baguio skies don't feel the same since you walked away that day. But warm turns cold again in summer rain. Umbrellas closed, the streets grew bare, your silence heavier than air. Every step away from me sounded like finality. You said love shouldn't hurt this way, like pain meant love that lost its way. But loving you was all I knew. What else could I do? The bells rang out from up the hill, the world moved on, my heart stood still. I watched your shadow fade from sight into mist and pale street lights. Rain-washed words we didn't say, left only truths we couldn't face. Some goodbyes don't need a fight, they just arrive. I wanted to ask you to stay, but love shouldn't have to beg. If holding on means losing you, I'd let go too. Baguio tears in the summer rain, every drop screams your name. I smiled brave while breaking inside, letting love quietly die. Baguio nights, cold and kind, they keep your memory alive. I still hear your soft refrain in summer rain. If distance was the cure for pain, why does absence hurt the same? I climbed this hill to feel okay, but lost you on the way. Maybe love was never wrong, maybe timing made us weak. Some hearts bloom, some hearts freeze in higher places like these. holds the storm. In Baguio where I breathe your pain one last time in summer rain. So life don't leave, you just stop answering. Evening falls along the river, golden lights begin to shiver. People laugh, the city breathes, but loneliness walks next to me. I see couples passing by, holding hands, avoiding eyes. Every smile feels like a lie when you're just missing from my life. He used to talk along this road, dreaming soft, walking slow. He said someday we'll settle down. I believed every sound. Now benches know my name, they've seen me lose this game. I sit where we once stayed, dancing with yesterday. I hear your voice in passing cars and broken songs and quiet choirs. I turn around, but you're not there. Just I'm dancing with your shadow, spinning slow where we once stood. You're gone, but never gone. You hurt me like you should. Long nights don't let me rest. They dress your ghost in sunset dust. So I reach for you, but only know your shadow won't let go. See musicians play our song, I pretend that I'm still strong. Every note cuts through my chest like love that couldn't pass the test. I remember how you smiled, said forever's just a wall. I laughed then, now I know forever's slow to show. I saw your face in window glass, a trick of light, a moment passed. I almost called out your name, then remembered nothing's the same. You're living somewhere far from here. You suggest new atmosphere. I'm still stuck between the lines of what we left behind. They say time heals every scar, but time just heals Morning comes whether you're ready or not, and so does the ache. The sun rises slow along the shore, like it's done 1,000 times before. Your chair is empty by the door. Your shoes don't wait here anymore. The room still smells like yesterday, but you're already far away. Bicycles past, the town awakes. Another breath my heart still takes. I walk the path that we used to share, counting steps, you're not there. You used to love these quiet days, said peace could wash the hurt away. Now peace just feels like borrowed air when you're not here. They say time heals if you let it in, but time just teaches how to pretend. Every calm thing breaks me through, because calm was always you. Don't give mornings without you, break my heart in softer ways. Nothing screams, nothing moves, but pain still stays. Don't get skies are blue, like they don't know what we went through. I smile back, but deep inside I'm losing you again. The bakery opens, bells ring twice. Couples laugh, life looks nice. I nod along, play my part, like my world didn't fall apart. I write your name in foggy glass, then wipe it clean, let moments pass. Loving you was simple then, now breathing's harder than.
You said we're better letting go, like love was something you could fold neatly in a memory and walk away so easily. I wanted to ask you to stay, but mornings don't wait, they just arrive. And I was tired of asking why, so I let goodbye. I thought calm meant being okay, didn't know it could hurt this way. Some wounds don't bleed or cry, they just wake up with you every time. Do my good mornings without you feel heavier than lonely nights. I face the day, but every step is a losing fight. Do my good dreams feel thin since you walked out of mine? If peace is love without the pain, why do I still feel your name? If love lives in the quiet things, why does silence hurt like this? I thought letting go would set me free, but it just taught me how to miss. Maybe love doesn't end with fire, maybe it fades in lighter tones, like morning light on empty rooms and unanswered phones.
life goes on, I fall behind. Into my gate light, I say your name one last time, then breathe again. Some loves are quiet, ours was never meant to be. We met beneath a perfect sky, where a man sleeps with open eyes. You said this place feels alive, I said so do you by my side. The mountain watched us learn to breathe in borrowed days and reckless belief. Every kiss felt close to fate, like something that heaven couldn't wait. You warned me fire lives inside, some hearts don't know how to hide. I smiled, said I'm not afraid, didn't know the price I'd pay. We danced on edges, played with flame, calling danger passion's name. Love felt holy, love felt wild, like standing too close for too long. The ground would shake when you get close, I felt it deep within my bones. Some signs don't scream or shout, they just wait to break you down. Let us be love beneath man's fire, burning slow then raging higher. We held each other knowing well this love could turn to hell. Let us be nights red in the sky, hearts collide then learn to die. If loving you was my desire, I was born to burn in fire. Ash fell soft like silent snow. We laughed, pretending not to know that beauty like this never stays. It only dares you to remain. Your eyes grew dark when you would pull away, like storms you couldn't make obey. You said I hurt the ones I love, I said then hurt me enough. Warnings came in subtle ways, sleepless nights, explosive days. Every fight felt like the end, then love would rise and start again. I learned your silence, learned your rage, how fear can dress itself as faith. We called destruction destiny, mistaken pain for honesty. Some mountains wait 1,000 years before they finally release what's been building in their core and leave the earth unsure. Let us be love beneath man's fire. We dance where sparks could climb higher. Every touch a loaded flame, every kiss calling my name. Let us be skies watched us fall, two brave hearts risking it all. If love demands a sacrifice, I'll pay the price. If I had known how this would end, I'd still be standing there again. Because some loves are meant to scar, to show you who you are. I don't regret the burns I keep, they remind me I felt deep. Some hearts are made to break apart.